goals have been a little bit of a habit that Joe Penville would like to see this team break in the early going of this game tonight.
The McTavish line to begin for the Ducks in their home orange. Now in his 12th season. Gostisbehere loses the handle. The Ducks will get it to center, and Leo Carlsson on his own, encircled by 4 different Hurricanes. It gets the shot on net of Zellweger, the defenseman. He's been very active in the offensive zone in the early going. Killorn trying to kick it along as he's leaned on by Keandre Miller. Carlsson from behind the net goes to the backhand. Glove save, Freddie Anderson.
Get that puck into scoring position and put it on goal. Carlsson spins out, goes to the backhand. He will tell you he wanted to hoist that up a little bit higher. He ends up shoveling it right into the glove of Freddie Anderson.
In the history of the St. Petersburg team that he played for, he gets one on net, loose rebound to the left of Dostal, and he gets a little bit of help there. I think that was Palin who went down to knock it out of harm's way. And now it'll trickle out center ice. Ducks need a change. Their 4th line was stuck out there. Stankoven marches right back in. Nice cross-ice pass, and Dostal steps out to make a big save.
I think Palin makes a stop, and then Svechnikov later on.
Carolina Hurricanes teams. This is a team that has a very unique DNA the way they play, don't they?
It's unbelievable. They're just so simple but so efficient at what they do. So.
Up on the glass and around, it bounces into the middle of the ice. Room for McTavish, moves it up the left side. Seneca, nice cross-ice pass, one-timer by Gauthier. Gudas starts from out of his own end, off the bench. It's Lacombe, receives the pass, weaves his way into the zone. Got it down low, and what a chance for Gauthier.
Boy, he did a nice job picking that puck off the skates and still got a lot on that shot.
McTavish circling the zone all the way to the stripe. Feathers it into open space, and Trouba to the corner. Zellweger behind the net. Being tracked there by Carrier. And a little cycle game now with Gauthier. Right back to Olin, who comes off the boards to the backhand. That hits Seneca right in front. When Beckett was in the right place. There's a long shot from the line. Handcuffs Anderson. 10 of them came in San Jose on Saturday night. He's got a couple of near misses there as we remain scoreless. Svechnikov for Carolina enters the Anaheim zone, goes all the way rinked wide, and a long wrist shot. Aho drops it off. Jarvis trailing the play. Angled off by Lacombe. What a nice play by Jackson. Gostisbehere steps up again. His shot partially blocked, and they score on the rebound. Jarvis from a bad angle, and Carolina strikes first.
Turnover inside the blue line, and then kind of a bit of that by Jackson Lacombe. Ducks had full possession. That was a tough pass to handle. And then the turnover and the rebound. And Jarvis, boy, what a player he has become. Seth Jarvis had 32 goals last year, 33 the season prior. He's got a knack.
Popping out high, middle of the ice. All kinds of time. Hall tries again, looking for a tip. It ends up wide of the net. Riley gets it through. Dostal makes the save, and at last he's able to cover up. Well, widely considered by many of the supposed seers as a Stanley Cup contender. Many people have them coming out of the East.
Some big bodies playing with Leo Carlsson and the veterans Kreider and Killorn, and they're effective down low.
Nice entry. Nikishin went indirect off the boards, and a little touch pass to Taylor Hall, and the Canes were into the offensive zone. Blake down low for Stankoven. His centering pass rattles around off the side of the net, kept by Nikishin. Taylor Hall absolutely stopped along the boards there by Trouba, and that eliminates the play. Countering back are the Ducks. Zellweger to the front of the net, and the shot came through, forcing a save from Anderson.
This morning at all, they preferred to just come down to Honda Center once for the game rather than travel and go back to their team hotel.
He was top 10 in 7 different offensive categories amongst rookies a year ago. He's got it again. He tries to go high short side, and Dostal stayed on his feet.
I think Nikolai Ehlers just had that puck roll right off his stick.
Speed for Ehlers again, who drops it to the trailer. Dostal shrugs that one off his right shoulder. Ehlers comes out the other side, can't get it on net. Trailing the play, Killorn ran into Carlsson, couldn't keep his balance or the puck. Now Jarvis drives the center lane. Chatfield comes late, and his shot is blocked. Nice job by Trouba. It comes back to the crease. Aho gives it to Jarvis. Pulls up, knocked away. Kept alive, and Aho from a bad angle, or excuse me, Ehlers puts it into the goal crease. Hurricanes work it around the top. Stankoven gets it down low. Svechnikov back to Stankoven. Pad save, Dostal. 20 seconds left in the power play as Aho works out high with Gostisbehere. Sebastian Aho again across to the veteran defenseman into the middle. Blake, and he dishes it on the wing, and it's hammered home. A one-timer from the left wing circle. Jarvis has his second of the night.
Well, this is a nice looking play. And watch the play by Blake. Right-handed shot in the middle. He sees the passing lane, and even though Jarvis is outside the dot, the key, his first year in the American Hockey League, and you know, if you want to believe that's going to catch your attention.
Here's a 2-on-1, and Leo Carlsson scores. That time he used Kreider as a decoy. And Big Leo makes it 2-1.
That's an enormous goal for Anaheim. Yeah, much going against Freddie Anderson, but for the first time tonight, the Carolina defense gets caught. And as a result, it's a clear-cut 2-on-1. Boy, Leo had all that speed coming through the neutral zone, and it's a seeing-eye shot.
Ad nauseum that he feels that's his job playing on that line. Now here's a turnover, and right to the near post goes Vetrano. Terry nearly setting him up right off the ensuing faceoff. Secondary assist given to Drew Hellison. Here come the Ducks 2-on-1. Gauthier turned away by Anderson.
They've been forcing turnovers with that pressure, and it has led to chances. Troy Terry tries to get it across to Vetrano. He just kind of run out of space. And then Mason McTavish to Cutter Gauthier. That's a terrific stop by Anderson.
Anaheim 0 for 1 tonight on the power play, and what an opportunity with fresh ice to begin the third period with the extra man. And it's another face-off win for Kyle Granlund. He has been nails these last 2 games doing that. Vetrano is pressured, and Nikishin gets it to the man coming right out of the box. It's Miller. He's in. And a pad saved by Dostal, who closes the wickets on the rebound as well.
What a stop. As Frank Vetrano kind of got jumped on the play, then Miller jumps out of the box. A nice little feed to him. He tries to go back to the short side and open up the 5-hole and slide it home. And Lucas Dostal does a good job of getting that right leg.
It stays 2-1. Ducks 0 for 2 on the power play tonight as Aho pulls up top of the circle. Snaps it across for Ehlers. In front, redirected, right on net. And boy, a crack at the rebound for Jarvis as well. Made a bid for the hat trick right there. Aho takes it off the corner boards. Into the middle, and Nikishin scores his first NHL goal for Alexander Nikishin.
The Jacob Slavin's not in the lineup for Carolina tonight, and he's one of the best defenders, but a couple of good stops. First stop, Jarvis on the doorstep, but watch Nikishin jump into the hole. No hesitation. He one-times that puck, and a nifty little feed right into the wheelhouse.
Marveled at the stick battles that the Canes win.
Yep.
Here's Gauthier as he circles the zone, brings it into the middle. Cutter lets it go, and a glove save by Anderson.
No screen in front. You're going to see Beckett Seneca down low. He kind of waves at that one, doesn't get a stick on it. It's always a decision for that net front.
And Lacombe skates it to center. Carlsson turns on the Jets, turns the corner, gets to the front of the net off the post.
Boy, he had that top corner.
Oh, he almost got it back. Cologne dishes. What a save by Anderson. Kreider looked like he had a lot of net to shoot at.
So, man, if the defensemen are a little bit flat-footed, he's going to make you pay. It was actually Taylor Hall that he got away from. And, boy, he had room up top. That time, Anderson was a little bit deep. And here's the real good stop with the right leg by... You see that this is a veteran team. The way they handle the pucks in the D zone, John, they make safe plays. They use the boards. They rarely turn it over.
Here's a nice play by Jarvis, who strips Jackson Lacombe. Got it to the front of the net, and Aho pops the rebound.
It's Jarvis again that makes this happen. And you know, Jackson Lacombe, he's trying to make things happen, but Jarvis gets that shoulder down below him, and then Lucas Dostal. Watch what he does here, and on the initial shot, the puck is sitting in front of him, and I think he's going to poke it right back out with his goal stick right there. Inadvertently.
He said this would be a good test for his team. Nestorenko pulls it inside on Chatfield. Penalty coming up to Carolina as the horn sounds, bringing an end to this one here tonight at Honda Center.